Ladies and gentlemen, I am Yusril. Welcome back to Breathedge. First played chapter 1 of this game a while back now. I think it was almost a year ago. Suffice to say, for those of you who somehow missed this rather interesting variation on a freeform survival and exploration game, you were transporting the coffin of your dead grandfather, and his immortal chicken. The coffin's for the grandfather. The chicken is still very much alive and also immortal, when a terrorist attack blew up the liner. Most of the liner is over there. We, however, are over here, and at the very end of Chapter 1, we gained a vital piece of information, the key to the captain's cabin. With it, we can hopefully escape. Of course, it's not going to work like that because, well, this would be a very, very short Let's Play if I did. So, let us trigger this. Yay, we have steering wheel. Let's go. Systems loading. Welcome aboard, Captain. Yay. Engines are on. 3, 2, 1. Freedom! Except that somebody forgot to bolt the steering wheel into the cabin. That's a little bit unfortunate. Perhaps not as unfortunate as that.
While choosing the most painless suicide methods for you, a slight decrease in the background radiation was noticed. Surprisingly, your attempt to break the liner could lead to positive results. I could find out the nature of this phenomenon, but for that, I would need to disclose some confidential information of the Breathedge company, which contradicts the security protocol, so not a single spacesuit AI will disclose this information to you.
Oh.
On the other hand, this information is extremely necessary for us. There are a lot of stupid spacesuits with dead carriers floating around, so nobody will even know if you resort to the good old torture method, like the drill.
Yeah, oh, okay, well, I have a drill. How exactly do you torture a spacesuit? Or a corpse, for that matter? Oh, well, welcome to Chapter 2 of Breathedge, The Secrets of Broccoli? Yep, Breathedge is unique in terms of its humour. Suffice to say that at one point I was using condoms as an improvised oxygen tank. I think I might still be. And speaking of oxygen, lower left-hand corner has my breath meter. And if that's hit 0, bad stuff starts happening. However, first priority is explore.
To the place where the captain's bridge crashed into the liner. Breathedge agency coffins can help us with this. However, we still need to find an engineering shuttle, or even better, the engineer himself.
This looks handy. Indeed, this would appear to be a shuttlecraft.
There's an engineering shuttle ahead. I wonder how you find everything so quickly. Is it because of my hints?
I couldn't possibly comment. That, by the way, is the voice of the suit's artificial intelligence. And we have new home base. Complete with glorious pseudo-Russian music. New oxygen candle, yay! 200 oxygen, that'll be handy. That's also massive overkill, since I only have 75 oxygen in the tank at the moment. Let's grab some food, some more food. The salty package tickles your internal ones. Ooh, Grumpy Mole. He is, in fact, grumpy. More oxygen candles, and we can scan the steering wheel. Excellent. We have part 1 of 4. The steering wheel. A vital and important thing, no doubt. Also, thick electrical tape, some more water, and what happened? I'm guessing somebody suffered some rapid, unscheduled deceleration. And then some rapid, unscheduled disassembly as well. Yeesh. Okay, the inertial dampeners aren't working on this thing. Don't try to take it anywhere. Find metal, wire, radio, and critically, the processor. Which means I can start making key things like oxygen stations. Except I need a regular oxygen candle and not the large kind for that. Yeah, that's annoying, to say the least. Okay, let's see. What else have we got around here? Ah, storage. Handy. So, pop this open. And let's just stash all the crafting material. Generator I don't need. Take the candle. dump the wire. Keep the well, the other parts away. I might be able to make better insulation out of those. Hunger plus 60. Thirst minus 10. So yes, it does actually pickle your internal organs. Worth knowing. Right. Let's see. I have some water junk. We have the drill. We also have the handy scrapper, the most useful item. If it looks like a bunch of junk randomly duct-taped together, it is a bunch of junk randomly duct-taped together. Congratulations on your skills of observation. Okay, I can also start scavenging some plating if I need. I'll need shears for that. Yes, I have shears. Right, put those into number 3. Huzzah! We have fabric. We'll also vandalize the airlock, which is a minor issue. Okay. Now then. We have oxygen. We have stuff. We have garbage collector crash site. Hand me that drill.
No.
No.
I swear. Don't do that. What was that? I offered for you to torture other spacesuits. It's a logical thing to do. Well, I won't utter another word.
Okay, that was unexpected.
Okay,
Can we...
let bygones be bygones. I suppose you don't think that a program can be afraid of torture, do you? I don't think it can either, and I'm definitely not hinting that you need to find an engineering shuttle.
We found the engineering shuttle, but thank you. I was not expecting that.
Explanations which you cannot get because the corresponding dialogues are absent in the game. Therefore, you won't get any.
Oh, thank you. I think. Also, the fourth wall does not exist in this game. You may have noticed something. Right, now, can I drill the garbage collector this time? There we go. Come on. Target. No, it is very definitely drill your own stuff. Right. Drill required. And yet the minute you pull the drill, it tells you to. There we go. Electronics. Most have this I mean. This is one case where a small brain is not, in fact, a disadvantage. Okay, so that's extracted some electronics. Let's have a look at the rest of it. That looks interestingly spiky, doesn't it? What are you? A titanium ball. Fine. Pull out the handy scrapper. Then proceed to smash the titanium ball until it fragments into titanium. Hooray! Large disruptive crystal has existed on Museum of Natural Sciences at Cersei 12 or 13. Definitely not Lannister. It really wasn't that sharp. However, we did get a new blueprint. So, equipment. Item. So let's see, we have the large oxygen candle, the first aid kit, alcohol, regular oxygen candles, metal and batteries, and resources, rolls of fabric, composite resources, compensate. Here we are. Alkali, refined metals, and titanium. An electronic compensator device to be distributed. I have a feeling we're going to need that to actually build a spaceship at some point. I assume we're going to get a spaceship. They did kind of advertise that. Now, let's see. Oxygen candle. For that, I need batteries, alkali, metal, regular tape. I think I need some aluminium as well, which could be tricky. I don't think I saw any aluminium. I don't think I brought any with me either. We'll create a roll of fabric. I have no idea what that will be useful for, but you never know. It might come in handy at some point. Now then, stations. We have thick electrical tape. We also need to make a oxygen candle. I need metal. Metal. Where are you? Metal. There we go. Perfect. Lead paint, wire, ice, glass, etc. Jig to the glorious music. Jig. Not jigging is treason. And treason is punishable by death, is it not? Or is that a different complex? These things are very complex to keep track of. Where did that oxygen candle go? There we go. So, we have one oxygen candle. We have one-shot thick electrical tape. We just need some aluminium from
Looks like
somewhere.
you escaped with a chainsaw during the crash. I can find
Oh
no
dear.
other explanation for such damage to a spacesuit. We need one that is in good condition, or at least other parts of this one. I'd recommend exploring the area.
Yes, I don't see a chainsaw, so I think we can rule out the shaving with a chainsaw accident. Yeah. However, finding the engineer is now no longer an option. Well, we did find the engineer. Most of him. So, time to explore. And what's the best way to go? Oh, this looks interesting. By which I mean that there's a marker telling me to go over here. Fire the burner. What have we got here?
What's that? Is it the body part I'm thinking of? Oh, nope, it's just a finger.
It is in fact just a finger. However, there is a gold ring on it.
This won't do.
Yes, which hand to cut a finger to is not an easy task. This is absolutely correct. Prep the handy scrapper. Come on, we need some aluminium. Battery, oxygen generator, battery. Containers are definitely worth breaking. There's also a scanner there. Whoa, radiation warning. Okay, that complicates things. I might need a better way of shielding myself before I go there. Also, I have various objective markers to hit over here. I should also check the front of the shuttle. But first, I should replenish my oxygen. So, back in here. Yes, I am aware that oxygen is not unlimited. Suit, thank you for the warning, however. Back out we go. Check the front of the shuttle and then start setting. I also should probably check that area over there. It's got a kind of interesting look at me blue glow to it. However, let us remain on mission for the moment and commence the beating of containers and also the breaking of various rubber. We need that for oxygen candles and also oxygen stations. Lots of containers, but not much aluminium. I think if I check the remaining areas of metal over there, we might get some luck. However, more electronics. Right, let's get this stuff stashed, tank up on oxygen, and refill the containers and empty the inventory. Because there are a few things more tiring than running out of space. I've just dropped all this stuff on the floor, haven't I? Indeed. Oxygen generator can go to storage as well, as can the spare scanner. There's no harm in having a spare. These things do have a limited life, unfortunately. For some reason, it seems that my skills do not extend to repairing gear. I must continually make new versions. Okay. Ah, yes, metal. I need... Well, don't get me wrong, titanium is handy, and so is regular metal, but I need aluminium. I'm thinking this might be it. Brakes. It's nice. It is not what I am after. Okay, prep the handy scrapper, and the handy scrapper has been, well, scrapped. Luckily, I bought a spare. There we go. Yunk, 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 and yank. Do we have any more aluminium? Am I at my oxygen limit? Answer to both those questions is yes. Fire the burners! Get back to the shuttlecraft before the tank runs dry. Also, I need to check that out. It looks like it could be significant with a capital S. Still need that aluminium, however, because the more oxygen stations I can make, the more of a radius I have. Of course, the oxygen stations are basically giant balloons. Resin supply, grabber required. Ah, fuel! Even if you... Ah, well, if we can get done combat, it will take the edge off our current woes. Unfortunately, none of this is getting us any closer to aluminium. Okay. Tank CO2. Whee! Bonk. And back out we go. Right. Oh yes, Babe is, for some reason, trying to get me killed in spectacular fashion. I do not think I will be taking cyanide, Babe, but thank you for your suggestion. Oh, come on, unhook from that. Brakes. Pop in. Brake the container properly. Oh, we've got some refined metal. That's something. Wiring.
This part belongs to the shuttle's owner, or owners. It's hard to tell whether the remains belong to just one person. In any case, this won't do. We need something below the belt, if you know what I mean.
Nord. I couldn't possibly comment. Maybe the E doesn't mean what I think he means, but let's be honest here. This is a game where the rocket booster consists of powered farts from a shawarma kebab. So it almost certainly does mean exactly what you think it means. I don't know why you'd want a DNA sample, but it would explain why this gentleman is not in fact usable in any sense of the word. Right, back out we go. Time to check another marker. And also keep an eye out for anything that looks like it might be aluminium. More electronics there.
All the interior was torn out by depressurization.
Well, that's unfortunate. Speaking of which, there's a bit of a radiation hazard over here.
We can find something useful here. The durability
Maybe.
of the engineering modules is impressive. Even such asteroids couldn't crash them.
Okay, examine the legs.
This is it. I wasn't sure if the engineer's legs remained intact, but we were lucky. Unfortunately, due to the security protocol, I cannot tell you that the special magnets built into his engineering boots can be used to illegally open the back panel of Breathedge coffins.
That's unfortunate, but thank you for telling me. A large neodymium magnet. And we are just about good.
Explanation about this. I have no right to inform you that Breathedge agency coffins exchange information with each other concerning obstacles flying by in order to avoid collisions in space. But collecting this information would help determine the trajectory of the captain's bridge, which in turn will determine the coordinates of its collision with the liner.
Huzzah! Which I suppose is preferable to suffocating. Now, let's see what we can do about opening a few coffins. 0 of 200. Meantime, however, I need scissors, because those are useful for tools, and we still need aluminium. Come on, aluminium. Don't think I'm going to find it in a container, mind you, but... Oop, construction kit, eh? Hammer, chisel, nails, 2 rolls of tape. Okay, or you can build the station. It appears I can build a station. Yay! Maybe I can start constructing my own oxygen equipment. Right, let's stick that into... I have no idea. Although such tools break before you have even finished reading the manual. Ah, right, I see. That is unfortunate. Aluminium fabric. Aluminium. We're looking for a slightly red and silver option. Yes. Condoms and shawarma kebabs were a key part of Chapter 1. Don't ask. And the energy core. Okay. Check the processor. Once again, equipment. Tools. Shears. Handy scrapper. I do need another one of those just to be safe. Whoop. And the magnetic masky. I need even more aluminium. However, it used to be called a crowbar. Ah, well, details. Also, fuel. I mastered Grandpa's distillery, therefore I can make fuel from anything. Almost anything. Alright, probably not anything, but there you go. Details. Right. Next stop, I suppose, is to grab another oxygen candle to replace the one I kind of sucked on earlier. And then, put this away, we're going to check out the blue zone over here. Go! Forwards, forwards! We also still need to find... Oh, is that aluminium over
Part
there?
of the Breathedge storage. There are only some empty coffins here. You can even choose one for yourself if you want to. This is a non-standard modification. Looks like somebody probably wanted to improve the speed characteristics of this coffin, which is a direct violation of the contract, although the idea is implemented quite well.
Indeed it is. Excuse me. I need a scanner. Yank. We have the large accelerator. And also a coffin with strapped-on engines and an oxygen candle. Two regular oxygen candles, in fact. 3 oxygen candles. Perfect. Right. So we need the magnetic master key, for which we need aluminium, which is still something of an issue. Hang on a second. Yes, I know oxygen is not unlimited, but I think we just found alkali. That does not help matters. Right. Burn. Ominous music has started. I think I can get back without burning a candle. Really don't want to burn the candle at both ends. Such things are bad. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Open, open, open. In. Yay! I only slightly suffocated. Such things are of trivial importance compared to glorious music and oxygen. So we have more titanium and a construction kit that appears to be useless. Equipment. Tools, items, resources, refined metal if I want it, objects, stations. Ah yes, the crap imposed by the developers. Such things are only of importance if you want concussion, really. Roll of fabric. We are, in fact, still horribly short of aluminium. Oh, good. Well, Babe will in fact have to wait a while, I think. Especially if I cannot find... Hang on, what are you? Titanium. Of limited use in current situation. Let's check over here. Looks like there was bits of spaceship around here somewhere. Mostly random garbage disposal unit. And also not much of actual aluminium. Eyes disappoint. Okay, back to the base. Refuel the tank. This may take a while. So, good news everyone. I eventually found some aluminium. Don't ask how long it took to actually go asteroid mining instead. So, what do we need? Objects. Stations. Oxygen. I need basically some shots of thick electrical tape, which I left over here. There we are. And that should be enough to make at least a couple of oxygen stations, and let us push deeper into the weird and not lethally radioactive at all yellow section in front of the shuttlecraft. Should be simple. We have one station. There we go. And I would build another, but I'm out of inventory space. So let us go and plant this station so that we may venture deeper into territories unknown and unclaimed by the glorious Breathedge company, right up to the moment they smash the wreckage of a liner into them. So, forwards. We must unleash the oxygen station at the precise and carefully calculated moment, by which I mean roughly another 1/3 of a tank down this corridor. Try not to think about the imminent radiation warnings. Like that one. Radiation level is still creeping up. And you know what? Here should do for a station. So, install, confirm, and we now have one oxygen station. Yes, that is, in fact, a giant balloon. Don't knock it, it works. And with our oxygen supply now safely secure for this zone, at least until the tank runs dry, I am now cleared to, well, check out this next shuttle pod, which does not appear to be in quite such good condition. But hey, you never know. There should be something worth checking out in here. Let's just break in. Definitely not quite such good condition.
Not the most useful instrument in space.
No.
Unfortunately, this isn't what we're looking for. Although I would think of getting a hand transplant if I were you. These are better than yours, and it looks like nobody needs them anymore.
Oh, thank you. Also, we need the shawarma kebab. And I actually am going to back out before I get myself any more vertigo. Yes, I'm aware that there's a radiation hazard here, Suki. Thank you for mentioning it. What I'm going to do, however, is quickly grab my suit, recharge the oxygen, enjoy a brief and refreshing meal. In fact, 2 brief and refreshing meals, wash it down with some water, and with thirst and starvation temporarily averted, I want to put the scanner back into slot 3. Now we're going to check out the rest of that shuttlecraft. Okay, hit the brakes, straight in, pop shuttle, and what we should have is repair tool blueprint. Aha! We have the repair tool. Excellent. Not sure why that is excellent, but we can scan the piano as well. Yes, I can make a piano. Why would I want to make a piano? I don't know. We've got to have some culture here. After all, if we are savages without civilization, what are we? Answer: savages without civilization. The question is, in fact, part of the answer. Now, if you'll excuse me, the suit is almost empty of oxygen, and now it is not almost empty of oxygen. The suit is now full of oxygen. Hooray for suit. That looked like a tape. Excuse me. Oh. I need another handy scrap out. Luckily, I made plenty of spares. Oh, plastic, a battery, and unfortunately, more plastic, no juicy options for Intel on tapes this time. Let's just quickly smash this container. Generator, perfect. Those are for recharging the oxygen stations. Also a big bag. Most common bag used by space inhabitants. I don't know what the letter always carry in it though. Some mysteries you are best off never knowing the answer to. No, really. There are things men were not meant to wot of, and the contents of an old lady's handbag are definitely one of those mysteries. So, suit recharged. And we're now set to push further in and, well, find the bits for the magnetic crowbar, as well as continue to explore this new area and hopefully build ourselves a vehicle, because a roaming oxygen station would be handy. What would also be handy is some more aluminium. Yay! Glorious, glorious mining in space. Totally not hacking this out with a power drill that I was cobbled together from random scrap and a few batteries. What, comrade? Nothing could go wrong when you cobble things together out of random scrap and a few batteries, and also the fact that the drill is on its last legs and about to break. I think I have a spare. I hope I have a spare. I should be able to make a spare. Right, guys? Right? Okay, equipment. Tools. Right, we have the magnetic master key. 15 uses and then it falls apart. We'll need to find another magnet after that. Let's see, we also have the first components for the accelerator boost, take it up to plus 50 instead of plus 25. I need another trauma, some refined metal, and some yellowish water. Yes, that yellowish water is exactly what you think it is. Don't go there. I'm going to have to, so you don't have to. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Breathedge, and, oh, hello, babe. I can't imagine why I got that idea at all. It's a complete mystery, really.